There's just a few handfuls of smart locks out there on the market for Apple Home and Apple HomeKit, and most of them are for exterior doors and they're for deadbolts. Well, if you have an interior door with a latch, well, now we're starting to see more and more smart locks for latches that work with Apple HomeKit. And today I'm going to check out this one from Thornbolt. Thank you to Thornbolt for sending this out to me so I could check it out for you guys, but this is not sponsored in any other way. Now this does come in two different colors, and you can see here I did get in black, and they also have it in titanium, which kind of looks a little grayish. Now this communicates over Thread, so you will need a Apple Home Hub, which could be a HomePod Mini or one of the newer HomePods that has Thread that can be a border router, and that's how it's going to connect to the outside world. So when you're not home, you'll be able to control this. Now, just like most smart locks, you can set PIN codes either through Apple Home, or they also have their own app called Sleek Point, which you definitely want to download because that's the only place where you can set the fingerprints. That's right, this also can be opened via fingerprints, which is probably going to be your primary way of opening this because that is a must-have for my interior doors, because I don't want to be going to my phone or putting in a password every time I want to go into my office. I just want to be able to turn it really quick and for it to unlock. And the fastest way to do that is through a fingerprint, and this thing is definitely super fast. Now there's also a backup way. There is a physical key at the very bottom, but it's not very easy to put in. Just keep that in mind that you're not really supposed to be using the keys, so it's really not designed to be used every day, but it's there as a backup. Now this does use 4 AA batteries, and if those batteries die, don't worry, you'll still be able to get in even without the key. You just have to have a USB battery that you can plug into the bottom, and you can charge this up to be able to use a fingerprint or the keypad really quick. Now by default, this is going to lock automatically, so as soon as you unlock it, about 5 seconds or whatever you designate in the app, it's going to lock up in that time frame. And I think it's defaulted for 5 seconds or so. But if you put it in passage mode, that's going to keep it open until someone physically locks it, which means when you leave, you're going to have to hold the enter button for 2 seconds, and that will lock it. Then when you come back and use your fingerprints to unlock it, if it's still in passage mode, which that's what I like to use, I like to use it like a normal lock where your key will unlock it and stays that way until I do the reverse. So same thing here. If you put your fingerprint on it, it's going to stay unlocked until you shut the door and hold the button for 2 seconds. That is passage mode. So you can have it auto lock every time that you unlock it, which most people will probably use, but I really like the passage mode, but that's my own personal preference. And obviously, like most smart locks, you can set up guest PIN numbers and set a duration or a time of when they can actually access it. You can do that through Apple Home or the Sleek Point app. Unfortunately, this does not have Apple Home keys, so you will not be able to unlock this by putting your phone up to it. It does not have Apple Home keys. You can use this with Apple Home though. You can also set up schedules for it to lock if it's in passage mode. So for instance, when I leave the room, I physically hold the button down for 2 seconds and lock it. But say on Fridays when my cleaning lady comes, I want it to be open. I don't want to give her a password, even though it would be easier for her. I just want it to be convenient. So for the few hours that she's here, I want it to automatically unlock and then relock when she leaves. So those 4 or 5 hours that she's here, I can set in the Apple Home app to be unlocked, but remember that has to be in passage mode for that to work. So as you can see, there are so many things you can do with this smart lock because it has the fingerprint, it works with Apple Home, has the keypad and the physical key. And by the way, this was super easy to install, just like any other door lock that's just standard in North America. It's really easy. It took me about 10 minutes to do, and there's a lot of tutorials on like how to replace locks, and you'll have no problems whatsoever. Overall, I definitely give this a 2 thumbs up. I absolutely love this more than I thought I was going to. Don't Love the design personally. I don't like the buttons on the front, but it's a really nice handle. I like this smaller handle that I've been seeing in these doorknobs. It's a lot easier to grab. And overall, the design's growing on me. I don't know about the buttons on the front, but that's my own personal opinion. Overall, functionality, love it with Apple Home. Love the fingerprint reader, and the app is awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful. See you guys on